What's up, squad? Welcome to Dendo, where art and nerd culture combine. I'm Dan, and today we are back with round number 2 of our pack drawing challenge. That's right, I picked up another booster pack, Japanese Scarlet EX Pokemon cards, and I will be combining every Pokemon I pull from this pack into a single illustration using my signature style. So if that's something you're interested in, do me a huge favor and sit back, relax, because we're about to get into this thing. And here we go. Let's crack this Bad Larry open and see what we're working with today. These Scarlet EX packs are pretty interesting because this is the first time since the early 2000s the EX line has been in the Pokemon TCG. For those of you who are brand new collectors, the EX cards in the set are all holo foils, and there's also a chance that you can pull either a full art or a rare art version of these cards. With that, we are starting off with Cacnea, a grass type from Gen 3, probably best known from the anime as a Team Rocket Pokemon. Next, we have a Wiglet, a new Paldean water Pokemon that looks exactly like Diglett, but actually takes its design inspiration from Gardeneals. Following up, we have Drifloon. I've always liked this Pokemon because of its super eerie backstory, despite how unassuming it looks. Next up is Kingambit, another Paldean Pokemon and one of my personal favorites from the new games. Unfortunately, we didn't pull the art rare version, but this is very cool regardless. And to round out the pack, we have Drifblim, the evolved form of Drifloon. It'll be cool to draw both of these evolutions in the same illustration. And here we have our final lineup. As I mentioned earlier, these Pokemon will be getting a redesign as MECH and then illustrated in my style. So, let's get started. All of my illustrations, I start with an underdrawing. Initially, I start off super light, breaking all the characters down into their simplest forms, focusing on full gestures versus any fine details at this stage. Once I'm happy with all those designs, I darken in the lines to get a nice tight drawing completed before heading into that inking stage. When it comes to inking, I prefer to use a brush pen. Now, the reason for this is because you naturally get line weight variations and imperfect areas in your illustration. I know that's an odd thing to say, especially when designing or drawing something as precise as robotic parts, but I find the final piece shows so much more character and doesn't look like line art coming out of a computer. Finally, we're moving on to my absolute favorite part, the color and detailing stage. This is the last stretch and where all of my illustrations really start to come together. I really enjoy using a combination of markers to map in all of the colors and then come back over the top and highlight key areas, visual effects, and graphics using a white gel pen. And with that, we are done. Before we head into those final glamour shots, I wanted to thank you so much for hanging out. If you like this type of content and want to see more videos like this in the future, do me a favor and consider doing that old YouTube call to action. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. By doing so, you're going to allow me to better tailor all of my content around exactly what you all want to see. Also, if you like the style of art and want to check out some more, head over to dendoshop.com or check out the additional social links in the description below. Now, with all that out of the way, let's see those final shots.